I've done Noob to Pros enough on Roblox. I thought it was time to do the Noob to Pro series, Roblox YouTuber edition. So I started off with 0 subscribers from scratch, and we're gonna see how far we can take this. Let's get it. So this is the new channel that I started, and I started it on the beginning of last year, 2025. So this was my first month ever on YouTube. One of my subscribers, Winter Trooper, as well as my sister Jess, told me it's time for you to make a SpongeBob Tower Defense channel. So I decided to check it out. All right, so the first video I ever uploaded was this. And this one right here, getting insane luck in SpongeBob Tower Defense. And let's see how well it did. For my first ever video, we're gonna take a look at the first 7 days. So my first ever video got 7 whole views, guys. 87 views in the first 7 days. Honestly, not up to a great start. Now, obviously, as my channel has progressed, it's gotten a little bit, but only $1 from my first ever video. Kind of sad. All right, and that brings to my first strategy, and that was YouTube Shorts. All right, YouTube Shorts were popping off at this time. And I'll be honest, YouTube gives you about 10 times the views if you're uploading YouTube Shorts. So you're gonna see that as a big theme on this channel and how it's gotten so many subscribers and so many views. So if we take a look at the next week, you're gonna see I uploaded 2 new shorts as well as my first ever video. So let's go take a look at those. So the first ones I posted were a lot of these gacha style videos. Now, usually if you get like insane pools, etc., that's gonna draw attention. So usually if you get like a secret or a crazy unit, I like to make a video on it. And you can see this video actually didn't do too well. It did okay at the start, like 560 views is great for a new YouTuber. But honestly, overall, it just wasn't that great of a video. And I didn't really put a whole lot of thought into editing it as I was starting out, because I feel like it was more important to get more videos out and start kind of just getting more content out there and getting better. So the other YouTube short I posted was getting Hibernation Sandy. Now, the funny thing is Hibernation Sandy is now not even rare in this game. But all I had to do was I just put some background music on it and I just showed myself getting Hibernation Sandy. And I'm gonna be honest, it did pretty well. Like, it started off with like 500 views, but hey, for a new channel, not bad. 6 subscribers, not bad at all. All right, and then I posted my first ever video. Now, this was my other strategy, and that is if you're making videos around codes, it's a great way for you to get some viewers from like YouTube search, etc. So if we take a look at how many views this got, honestly, not that many when it first dropped, like 500 views. Now, since it's my first ever video on the channel, it has gotten views later on, but you're gonna see it honestly didn't start out that well. Now, the thing is, if you take a look at your videos, oftentimes it just takes time for people to build up and get to know you. And that was a part of my other strategy. And that was just keep uploading videos every day, no matter what. And eventually you're gonna start finding your footing. And you're gonna see some common trends, like pulling videos, gacha style videos. This is the same kind of stuff that had me blow up on All-Star Tower Defense. So honestly, my first ever week wasn't the greatest, but my first month ended out okay. I ended up getting 265 subscribers in my first month, but I actually started like in the middle of January. So not too bad. And my biggest hits were honestly those gacha videos. All right, I just kept uploading YouTube short after YouTube short after YouTube short. And unfortunately, I didn't really get a lot of watch time hours, so I didn't even reach monetization at this time. As you can see here, I didn't get paid anything at all. So let's move on to my second month ever. And that is when things really started, like really popping off here. So we're gonna go 2, and then we're gonna go, I gotta do this one here, 2, and then we'll do 2. So my second month ever, February, this is when we really started to cook. So we're gonna take a look at this month. This was a really good month. I actually got monetized in my second ever month on YouTube, which is crazy. We ended up earning $900, and that was thanks to some of these videos, which we'll talk about in a second. But you're gonna see it took me a while to get monetized. It took me about 1 month on YouTube. Part of this was I was like visiting people, etc., just not able to upload, and it just takes forever because you can see I hit the watch time hours like way earlier in the month, but it just takes so long for YouTube to approve your channel that I ended up missing out on hundreds of dollars of revenue right here that I would have gotten. So what videos were the ones that like really helped me out on these? And that was more of these code style videos. You're gonna see 300 watch time hours. That's about 1/13 of what I need for monetization. 72 subscribers. Really good video for that. And you guys can see a lot of code videos and a lot of giveaways, guys. So the thing about what I really liked about this game, and one of the reasons I picked it, was it had trading. And what trading allows you to do is do giveaways, and people love to subscribe to YouTubers that do giveaways. You're gonna see I gave away free secret units, and I got a lot of subscribers for that, and a lot of watch time hours as well. And that's going to bring me into one of my other strategies, which I'll talk about later in the video, and why I think this channel has been so successful and reaching 83,000 subscribers in less than a year. All right. So let's take a look at some of the other videos that were big hits. So we'll see when we get a lot of watch time hours. And that was this other series. A lot of people like to see like bad units become like OP. And so that was one of my series. I turned like a common unit and made it into like OP units. And the funny thing about this game was there's this secret unit that was like a high rarity, but it really sucked. So it was really good like content to make on my channel. And we got, of course, guys, this game was dropping code after code. So people were looking into YouTube search for codes. And of course I had it for there. And also they dropped a lot of like stupid stuff in this game, like scams or like stuff that wasn't as it seemed. Like the banner rates were like logarithmic. So if you bought 2,000 luck, you're not getting 2,000 times the units. So a lot of content like that, kind of like almost like a commentary style video, did pretty well. And you're gonna see that I'm gonna start uploading these mega giveaway streams. And this is what really has gotten me a lot of subscribers. So we're gonna go over a couple of those. I believe there should be one over here, and update streams as well. Look at this update stream, $88 from an update stream. A lot more subscribers than 34, I'll tell you that much. So we're playing a new update and we're combining it with a giveaway. Those do really, really well on this channel. Same thing with this one. This one was a crazy video. Back then, 1,000,000 gems was a lot. And that was about 50,000 Robux worth of gems. And people really resonate whenever you're spending big money, big numbers. So that was a great strategy. And I ended up earning about 900 bucks. I don't think I spent a whole lot on the game at this time. Maybe like $200 total. And we ended up getting over 2,000 subscribers in a day. So streaming the updates and combining the update streams with giveaways really helped blow up my channel. So let's move on to the third month. And this is when things heated up like even more. So we'll do that and we'll do that. It honestly kept getting pretty insane with $3,000, guys. My second full month on YouTube, we already earned $3 grand. 17,000 subscribers. Now, what was the catalyst for that? It's they were dropping pretty banger updates and we were getting lots of subscribers. This is way more than that. All right. So we're dropping update after update, stream after stream. You're going to see we just kept streaming and uploading, and all the views, these are all from like YouTube Shorts. And we also uploaded a ton of code videos. So people search for the codes, they find my video, and then I have a giveaway in the video, and then they subscribe and join the army. So honestly, these update streams with giveaways, they just did absolutely crazy. And at this time, I was uploading some guides as well. So that's another tip I have for you guys. Doing guides on like a harder mode that also really helped blow up my channel. So I remember doing this on ASTD for like trials, etc. Like those would do really, really well. And obviously I combined it with a code and the prize you get, and honestly doing pretty good. Now the next month on the channel also was a banger month, and that was April. So this was a crazy, crazy month on YouTube right here. So we'll take a look at this one. All right, I actually earned less money, but I got a lot more views. Now, a lot of this was because I was uploading a bunch of YouTube Shorts. Now, YouTube Shorts do not get you paid, but they get you tons and tons of views. Also, my subscribers dipped because I feel like a lot of people that play the game already subscribed to me, and also just wasn't as good of the updates on this game. I will say April is when this game started to really decline, and that's the one problem I have with being a Roblox YouTuber, is sometimes you're at the mercy of the game you play. So the overall goal is to become more of a general Roblox YouTuber, and that's why you're seeing me post videos on this main channel of me playing other games, as well as commentary videos like this series right here. So I think what really made this month really good for the views was I was uploading YouTube Short after YouTube Short, and I believe we also had a really cool unit drop too, and that was the bullworm. So we just uploaded video after video on this bullworm, and in fact, my most viewed ever video on the channel is this one right here, which I'm very, very proud of. Hit 952,000 views. And that's this video right here. All it took me was 38 seconds to film. I gained almost $100 and like 1,000 subscribers. And honestly, guys, like this video was super easy to film. All right, I'm just checking out a Wumbo bullworm. Honestly, the funny thing is this unit isn't even rare anymore. I have like hundreds of them. And honestly, it just looks so crazy in the game. And it was such a popular character in the show. It just hit the algorithm right. And oh my gosh, just absolutely went crazy. All right, and the funny thing is I have literally almost a very similar video of when I summoned it. And again, that's one of my main strategies. All right, quick YouTube Shorts where I summon something cool. People really, really resonated with that. Now we're going to start entering more of the dark ages. So I'm going to go back here to my 2025 timeline, and you're going to see April is when things were still going okay, because we ended up just ramping up the videos. Now you're also going to notice that there is a kind of a slowdown here of gaining the views, and that was because I was uploading a bunch of YouTube Shorts because what would happen is the game would update and the game would die. So like we ended up not getting a whole lot of subscribers except on update days. And then you guys can see this giant gap here. And this is basically when the game was just dropping total buns updates. All right. And I was so demotivated to upload. I was only uploading a little bit, and you guys can kind of see that happening. And I mean, not getting as many subscribers. Now the game is somewhat revived after the devs like killed the game. So that's okay. And that kind of got us to where we are today. So I want to go over some of my main YouTube strategies, and that's going to get you able to pretty much blow up any Roblox YouTube channel with my strategies. And that is, number one, you're going to want to figure out a game that's going to allow you to do giveaways. And the thing is, you don't want these giveaways to cost you a lot of real money. You want them to be able to be like giving away in-game assets that you can grind yourself. Or in the case of this game, they have admin abuses. And so what happens is my fans will get free stuff from the admin abuse, and they already have those items. So they'll give them to me and really help me out and allow them to give them to my viewers. So overall, I've given away thousands and thousands of game passes in this game, probably like 3,000 or 4,000 now, and tons of units as well. And obviously that brings value to the viewers, and they want to subscribe and come to a future stream so they can get more free game passes. And thankfully the admin abuses really helped. And before the admin abuses, we were just giving away units, and that helped as well. And sometimes we would give away a game pass or two. All right. So I think that's the main strategy. That is posting video guides. So guides, checking out updates, and tier lists, also great strategy. Shorts wise, honestly, in my experience, you can dang near upload anything. Now I will say my best shorts ever were ones that had crazy visuals. All right. So for example, this visual is crazy. This guy had like so many baby prunes. Honestly, that's actually, I don't know how much value that is in the game, but it's crazy value in the game. So that one's really cool. So like a riches kind of series. This one was kind of cool. Obviously the Alaskan bullworm looks crazy, and this was like a giant version. Looked pretty crazy. So a lot of these are just crazy visuals of stuff that you'll never see in the game. Or for example, Bemmy blocks, crazy visual with like a 5-star Wumbo. This was rare at the time. So crazy visuals or like new items really did well on my YouTube shorts. And honestly, for some reason, this game just did crazy in the YouTube shorts. I think part of the reason is there's people that watch SpongeBob but that don't play the game, but they are more likely to find these shorts. So that was pretty cool. As far as live streams go, I always would live stream the updates. So we would check out the new things in the updates, and we would also give away items as well. So when you do the giveaways, they are more likely to subscribe. And actually, here's a little, like a really some game right here, is you can make it so they have to subscribe to type in your chat. So how this worked was, in order for you to enter the giveaway, you would have to be subscribed because you have to type your username in the chat so I could send you the game pass. So I think that was kind of a cheat code if you guys want to gain subscribers fast on YouTube, is do giveaways where they need to type in the chat, because then they have to subscribe, if that makes any sense whatsoever to you guys. As far as other features, playlists, posts, I don't really think those helped. I will say sometimes Noob to Pro series on my other channels have also been very successful. So I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm super excited that this was a big success, starting from 0 and getting all the way up here. Now I'm hoping to reach obviously some other milestones on this channel, depending on how well, this game keeps going. And yeah, so comment down below what you guys else you want to see, or if you want me to go over maybe my main channel earnings, I might be able to do that for you guys. And make sure you guys subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.